What's good with it, YouTube? As y'all can see, I'm back on here again. Like, that's one thing y'all gonna see from me is consistency. So even if you don't learn nothing off of reading, you know, peep that I'm being consistent with it. You know, all we gotta do is show up. You feel me? That's all we gotta do. Show up. It might be a couple days where you feel me. You might not give 100%, but as long as you show up, you know, you're gonna be better than you was if you didn't show up. So, what's good, YouTube? Y'all already know I'm back again with another live video, and you know we about to, I'm about to drop some knowledge. We about to drop some knowledge all together. You feel me? This is what I love to do. I love to read and educate myself and continue to evolve. You know, because that's what we got to do. Because if we don't evolve, then what is we doing? You know, we got to be better than we was yesterday. Feel me? Cheers to that. This don't even look like real orange juice. That's how you know they messing up the orange juice. I want to tell y'all something real quick before we even get into this book. First of all, I hope y'all having a. First of all, not even hope. How is y'all day going today so far? What it's 12. It's 12 some. No, it's 11 somewhere I'm at. I just got out the shower. Um, I'm feeling good. I was listening to some music, so I'm feeling good. You know, I understand that I'm in control of my day. I dictate what I want to do today. I'm not gonna push off nothing because I don't feel like doing it. Because like I said, if I don't do it today, then I won't be better than I was yesterday. You feel me? So I'm feeling good, and I pray that y'all are feeling good, and that y'all are aware that you know we blessed and we got a whole new pace to write today. You know, each day is just a stepping stone to get closer to where you want to go. You know, I read in the book that it's the process. The process is the reward. If y'all watch my last few lives, I had mentioned that I had mentioned what he said in the book about the process is the reward because during the process, you know, we get equipped. You know, we pick up traits like good traits that benefit us in our favor. So in the process, we are able to equip ourselves for bigger things to come because you know we are still going to have obstacles and adversity and confusion and frustration and unsure of things. But in the process of us doing what we want to do in life, you know, it's gonna prepare us, and it's better to be prepared. You know, I heard a saying that don't buy the don't buy no, they say buy the umbrella when it's sunny. So when it rains, you prepare because if you buy the umbrella when it's raining, then you're not prepared. So I hope that makes sense. Everything that I say is I'm damn near referring to books because I learned a lot, and I want y'all to understand, and I want y'all to hear what I learned. So the don't buy the umbrella when it's raining. Buy it when it's sunny. So I'm saying that to say like the reward is a process. So like it's going to prepare you for what's to come. Because if you're not prepared, then when the time comes, you know it's going to be you're going to be asked out. So I think it's important that y'all hear that, and I hope I explained it right. Um, what else did I have to mention? I feel like I have a lot to say. That's one thing about me. I have a lot to say. So you know, I'm gonna drop something so it can ring in y'all ears, and then I'm gonna read. It was something else I wanted to mention. Something else I wanted to mention. Damn, damn, I damn near forgot. God damn. Uh, Yeah, just be prepared. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. Yeah, so it's very important that we're prepared because if we're not, like I said previously, we're gonna be asked out. And in this book, I read that it's not about being in the right place at the right time. It's about being the person in the right place in the right time. So it's basically going back to what I was saying about don't buy the umbrella when it's raining. Buy it when it's sunny so you're prepared. You feel me? So I hope that did some dancing to your ears. We got two ears for a reason, so hear it. When people talk, you know, uh, it goes out the other ear. And one thing I want to mention is this. Um, I see it happen a lot in this world, and it's crazy how what it's not crazy. I understand why they do this. That's the thing, and it's good that I understand it, so I won't be judging them because now I understand. Because if I don't understand why they doing it, I'll be judging them. So like, it's just crazy how it is though. Like when you on a journey of improving yourself, and other people that you used to mess with see it, they look at it as weird. And I understand why they think that because they didn't do it. They haven't walked through that phase yet. You see, I say yet, but they're gonna get there, but they're not there yet. So I see it feels like not feel like, but what they see, they're so focused on the old image of you that they don't see the improvement in you. So I'm saying this to say like watch who you talk to because a lot of people will judge you on the improvements you made in your life. And that might make it seem like that might damn I was trying to burp and talk. That might make you feel like you're doing the wrong thing. But don't think that because you just talking to the wrong people. You feel me? They don't see your worth. So don't downgrade yourself because they look at you weird or oh he changed. What do you mean I change? I'm supposed to change. The seasons change. You're not criticizing the seasons. When fall come, when winter come, when spring come, you're not criticizing them. But then you criticize me when I change. So I'm saying this to say like when you talking to people, watch what you say. Even if you gotta dumb it down, put on this mask that when you're around certain people, you gotta act a certain way. But know that you are not that mask that you just threw on to talk to these people. But when you and your true self, I look at it as like you could take that mask off and present the real you. So, but some people get attached to these masks, these identity masks, and they think it's them forever. But like, I see it a lot in this world. So like, just continue to be you. Even if people think you're weird, because they're gonna think you weird for some odd reason. They want you to stay ignorant and self and they just want you to be the old you so bad. But I say y'all continue to do you because I seen it and I learned from it. And it's the people that didn't improve that got the most to say. So I'm just saying this to say like, bruh, continue to do you, continue to study, learn something, speak up, continue to do this because you gotta understand they not gonna be there forever. So they can keep criticizing, but know the reason why they're criticizing, so you won't judge them. Know that they didn't have their breakthrough or their phase of improvement yet. Know that they're still learning. I don't see what's the point of criticizing if we all are new to this life shit. At least from my understanding, I'm new here. You feel me? I ain't this like walking in school on the first day. I'm new here. I don't know what's finna happen. You feel me? So I look at it like that. So people will talk about you, but we gotta understand. We gotta stop focusing so much on what people think about us, because when that happens, we lose sight of what we trying to do in life, because our focus is so much on what other people think about us. And I had to learn that this year. That's one thing I had to learn this year is just let people do them. Let people say what they want to say about me because it's about eight. I don't know how many people in this world. It's a lot of people in this world, and you gotta understand that each person in this world has different perspectives of you. Nobody has one perspective of you. They got different ones. They got perspectives of when you was little, when you was in middle school, high school, after high school. They gonna hold this image in their mind forever because they think you're the same person. But when they hear you talk, They I'm like, oh, he think he better than me. No, I don't think I'm better than you. I just took the willingness to improve myself to become better. Not better than you, but better than me. That's not my intention to become better than you. My intention is to become better than me. So then I can evolve and do all the due diligent work that I need to do. You feel me? So, I say keep going, bro. They gonna call you weird. They gonna call you spiritual. They don't know that. They don't know. They haven't walked through that phase yet. But I promise you, they're gonna walk through that phase. Cause I walked through it, and I didn't know I was gonna walk through that phase. And I'm walking. I didn't even say I walked through it. I'm walking through it right now. Like I'm going through this phase, and I'm not resisting this phase. Just like when fall come, the tree's not resisting the change. They letting it come. They bearing with it. They going through the winters. All that. Like we the same way. We just gotta prepare. You feel me? So I hope that did something to your ears today. Um, uh, I've been reading The Alchemist, and bro, let me tell y'all something. Like this is not no coincidence. I promise you, cause I was supposed to read this book right here, and y'all know I had put it on my live. If y'all been watching, I was supposed to read this one, The Whiteness of Wealth. But then, bro, I kept seeing shit about The Alchemist. I'm like, bro, like this is not for no reason. Like, why do I keep seeing this book everywhere? And then my brother texted me the other night talking about I heard that Alchemist is good. I'm like, bruh, so what's good with it? I'm supposed to be reading this? And to come to find out, bro, I promise you, I feel like this book is talking to me. It's one of those books that I feel like that's really talking to me. Like this book is fire. Like it's one of those books that really, really opens your mind. Like this one book called The Master of Self by Don Miguel, if I'm saying it right. It's one of those. It's like one of those books. His books really changed my perspective of looking at people. Like when I mentioned the identity mask, self domestication, the mental images of other people. Like I learned from that book, like to look at people what look to be. Why am I doing that to them? This their first time here too, just like me. So why would I put my focus in how they should live their life? Why would I tell them to move this way in life? I gotta tell myself this instead of them. My focus should not be another person. It shouldn't be. So, and I see a lot of people do that. Like, but it just when I see it now, it's just like damn. But I understand why they do it because they don't know that they're doing it. They've been domesticated so much that they're doing it to other people. So it makes sense. But I know that they're gonna become aware of it, and they're gonna look at things different because it happened to me. I look at things different as like in life. You know, I just look at things like if I can look at things like these corporations do, because if you look at a business, I mean, life is like a business. You gotta learn it. You really gotta go in depth about it. Really learn the fundamentals. Learn the fundamentals of yourself, and then you know you can profit. You can taste what you produce. You feel me? So, um, today's gonna be a good day. It really is because we get opportunities every day to thrive and to learn. Like the sun up. That's why I love them all. Like I get to read. Now for reading, bro. Like I said, if I don't do nothing, I gotta read and make money. Like right now, I'm making money. Let me see. I pray nobody calls me, bro, cause I'm gonna be hurt. Cause if people be calling me, bro, and that be stopping my life. But like I said, bro, people gonna call you weird, spiritual, old, all these type of names. But know that you finally are knowing yourself, and it's good. Just because people call you names don't mean you that. You know, you things only mean something if you give it meaning. You feel me? Somebody can call you broke. I mean, you can make it, you can put a meaning behind that and say that you're broke or not, you know. So it's really up to you. It's really up to you. Yeah, I'm printing money right now. And it's crazy, bro, because I never would have thought I'd be making money while doing this. Like, that's how you know, like, life got some mysterious things. Like I said, it's my first time here, like you. And I could say that, it's worth learning and understanding. I got my babe hoodie on. Y'all, I'm about to get ready to move. Let me read this book, though, because it's 11:46. So I'm going to read. I got a lot to read. Not a lot to read. Let me not say it like that because now my mind going to feel like, damn, bro, he got a lot to read. I got some words. Let me say that. Trying to see how I can set this camera up in this phone. I don't think this chair don't go up that much, bruh. I damn near need a booster or something. If I end the live, that means somebody walked in and it's gonna get loud. How y'all doing though? I wonder if I could turn it. I don't want to try to really look at the background. Long-winded. Tashawn is live. Whoop, whoop. The Alchemist boys. Okay. Let's get it. Okay. Let's get it. Okay. Let's get it. All right, y'all. We're going to get into this book. All right, y'all. We're going to get into this book. All right, y'all. We're going to get into this book. I'm looking at myself on the thing. All right, so like. Fuck, I'm trying to think. Hold up. Damn, this motherfucker. I'm hearing stuff. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so let's get into this. So basically, what I've read so far about the alchemist is this boy, and if I'm saying the word right, he's a serpent, a shit. I'm about to look it up. Hold up, cause I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Hold up. It's a really good book. I read some without y'all, so it's all good though. All right, so I think he's like a shepherd, or something. He's a boy that travels, and so like basically, he kept having dreams about the pyramids, and it was basically saying like when you want something, let me go back to it because I underlined some good shit. Oh, I wanted to read this. I'm gonna read this. It say whenever he could. I don't want to start off like that. All right, just listen to it. It say whenever he could, he sought out a new road to travel. He had never been to that ruined church before, in spite of having traveled through those parts many times. The world was huge and inexhaustible. He had only to allow his sheep to set the route for a while, and he would discover other interesting things. The problem is that they don't even realize that they're walking a new road every day. They don't see that the fields are new and the seasons change. All they think about is food and water. So when I heard that all they think about is food and water, that is basically telling me that it's like a scarcity mindset, because that's all they think about, and they're not looking at, you know, the new road that they're walking on every day. The fields are new and the seasons. So I got that from that. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to. There was another point. There's another point. All right, I want to read this one. It say, when someone sees the same people every day, they wind up becoming a part of that person's life. And then they want the person to change. If someone isn't what others want them to be, the others become angry. Everyone seems to have a clear idea of how other people should lead their lives, but none about his or her own. And I said that earlier. If you go back in this live video that I'm recording right now, go back a little bit, and I said that everybody has this mental image of how everybody should live their life, but they're not focused on how they should live their lives. And it says it right here. Everyone seems to have a clear idea of how other people should live their lives, but none about his or her own. That's facts. Because everybody's so focused on how they should tell you how to do this and that. Like I said, we all new here, bruh. We still learning. Um, this another one. This is for older people. I feel it says it's a book that says the same thing almost all the other books in the world say. Continued the old man. It describes people's inability to choose their own personal legends. And it ends up saying that everyone believes the world's greatest lie. So y'all might be asking, like, what is the world's greatest lie? It's this, that at a certain point in our lives, we lose control of what's happening to us, and our lives become controlled by fate. That's the world's greatest lie. So he's basically saying, like, he said a certain point in our lives, so probably like, say like 50 and over. And so people think that they lose control of their life, and they give it all to fate. You know, their lives, it said at a certain point in our lives, we lose control of what's happening to us, and our lives become controlled by fate. And he said that's the world's greatest lie. So yeah. So he's basically saying, like, that's the lie, that when we get at a certain age, our life is controlled by fate, is basically what he's saying, and that's a lie. Because we are still, if we still have a brain that's working after 50, we can still dictate where we want to go. You know, it's never too late to start anything. It's never too late. You could be 57 right now, but if you got that mindset to where, oh, I'm old, I'm late, why are you? Don't tell yourself that you're old, because you're not. I mean, I feel that we all have, you know, young spirits, young souls, still. But you keep telling yourself you old, you gonna move old. That's like if you keep telling yourself you broke, you gonna be broke. That's like saying if you tell yourself you wealthy, you gonna be wealthy. So if you keep telling yourself you old, you gonna be old. You keep telling yourself it's too late, it's gonna be too late. Cause then you dwelling on it's too late, and then you look up, you like, damn, it was really too late. But that whole time you was thinking it was too late, 2 years done flew by, you could have been where you wanted to be. I look at it like that. So I want to say this other one. And so he's basically saying in this book, he said, but let's say that the most important thing you have succeeded in discovering your personal legend. So basically, in this book, I just started it, but what I'm hearing, bro, this book is so good, bro. I want to read this. This is fire. I read this, and I'm gonna break it down for y'all too, cause this is fire. I ain't gonna lie. So, it's at that point in their lives, everything is clear and everything is possible. They are not afraid to dream and to yearn for everything they would like to see happen to them in their lives. But as time passes, a mysterious force begins to convince them that it will be impossible to realize their personal legend. You see, it says impossible. Listen, it says, none of what the old man was saying made much sense to the boy, but he wanted to know what the mysterious force was. Right here, this way it's about to get good. It's a force that appears to be negative, but actually shows you how to realize your personal legend, like your personal mission on earth. It prepares your spirit and your will, because there is one great truth on this planet. There's one great truth. Whoever you are or whatever it is that you do, when you really want something, it's because that desire originated in the soul of the universe. It's your mission on earth. So through all the successful books that I read, they say like the number one thing, like it's in top five number one things. The number one thing for success is your desire have to be strong. Like when you really want to do something, like you like, bro, like I'm a die and do it. Like I'm putting my life on the line to do this. When your desire is strong and you're determined, You gonna get it because your desire is, so it says your desire originated in the soul of the universe. So that's very important to remember that, because your desire have to be strong. If your desire is strong, nothing can stand in the way. Even if an obstacle come, you can go over it because your desire, you have to get it. You telling yourself, you gotta get this, you gotta get this, I gotta complete this, I gotta achieve this, because my desire is so strong that I gotta do it. And that's one thing that I learned through all these books that I read, is that when your desire is strong and you're determined and you're consistent, you know, nothing's gonna stop you. And everything, and it said in this book that, hold up, I'm gonna read it. Cause listen to this. Hold up, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, this is a great story right here. I like this one. Uh, where's it at? If I can't find it, I don't have it. But basically, it was saying like, when you want something, the universe conspires to help you. Oh, it's right here. What the? I just said it and I just passed it. It said, when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you achieve it. So when your desire is strong, you basically are telling the universe, like, okay, I want this. And so it's going to help you. So, like, bro, I promise, this is facts because it happened to me. I ain't going to lie. This is like a living testament. Like, when I wanted this thing, I'm not going to mention it, but when I wanted this thing, love your hair. Thank you. Listen, thank you. They said when I wanted this thing, I kid you not, I kid you not. When I wanted this thing, like my desire was so strong for it, and like, bro, circumstances and events just kept happening for me to get it. I kid you not, and then I got it. I kid you not, I got it. So I'm saying this to say, like, when you want something, go get it. Make sure your desire is, look, I'm gripping my hand because your desire got to be strong to get it. You feel me? And then when you show whoever you believe in, they're going to make sure you get it, because now they're setting up events and circumstances for you to get it. Whether that's through people, uh, however you want to look at it. I say people because, or events, like something that happened at the store, or um, somewhere, I can't think of other things right now, but somewhere you're going to be provided what you desire through events. And so just think of events and circumstances, however you want to look at them things. It's going to help you. It's going to open the way and move everything out the way and give it to you. I promise you. Uh, oh, this is a good one right here too. It said, the old man pointed to a baker standing in his shop window at the corner of the plaza. When he was a child, that man wanted to travel too, but he decided first to buy his bakery and put some money aside. When his old man, no, when he's an old man, he's going to spend a month in Africa. He never realized that people are capable at any time in their lives of doing what they dream. So he's saying that man never realized that people are capable of doing anything that they want. And I said, going back, if you go back a little bit, I just said that people have a mindset of when they get old, you know, their life is over. But at any time in your life, anytime, you are capable of living your dream in the long run. So remember that. Anytime, it's never too late. No, there's no such thing as late. You're either on time or you're on time. You feel me? So that's just some what I read. I want to read this other one too, because I know a lot of people. Uh, I know a lot of people. They they wake up with the same mindset, like, ah, it's another day, it's another day, it's another day. Like, ah, I gotta live this again. But look, it says right here. It says, When each day is the same as the next, it's because people fail to recognize the good things that happen in their lives. Every day the sun rises. So what he's saying, like, every day every day is a different day. But people fail to realize that because they have this mental image that is going to be the same as yesterday. They have that mental image of how people should be. They have that mental image that how people should live their lives. It's these images that they have in their minds, that we have in our minds, that make it seem like it's not worthwhile living. Hold up. I'm sorry I had to do this. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. But yeah, it's these mental images that we have. It's these mental images that we have that, you know, yesterday is gonna be the same as today. He said he said when each day is the same as the next, it's because people fail to realize the good things that happen in their lives every day. This is a good story right here. Let me find this. This is a good story right here. It's a The boy felt jealous of the freedom of the wind and saw that he could have the same freedom. There was nothing to hold him back except himself. The sheep, the merchant's daughter, and the fields of the Andalusia were only steps along to his personal legend. Bro, when I heard that, I'm like, whoa. Because look, this is what it's basically saying. So he's basically saying like he was jealous of the freedom of the wind. You feel me? So just think of it like this. When you go outside, like the wind is just blowing. It's not stuck there just hovering over you. Like it's moving freely. And he's saying he thought to himself he can have the same freedom. But nothing could hold him back except himself, his mind. If he tell himself, you know, I read in the book that if a oak tree was 10 feet tall, and if he had a mind or something, he wouldn't be 10 feet tall. Something like that, because he's limiting himself. So he said, there's nothing to hold him back except himself. So the sheep, the merchant's daughter, and the fields were only steps along the way to his personal. So he's saying like each day or each circumstances or each events or each people, and if that makes sense, I'm just naming stuff. Each of these things that we go through in life are getting us or wait. Let me slow down. I'm talking faster than my mouth. So he's basically saying, so what he just named, the sheep, the merchant's daughter, and the fields, that's the people that's in his life right now. So he's saying those were only steps to along the way to his personal legend. His personal legend is his destiny. That's what they're referring to. So he's basically saying, so look at your life. Everything in your life is getting you closer, or only steps to get you closer to where you need to go. You feel me? So I hope that makes sense. My fault for talking fast. God has prepared a path for everyone to follow. All right, now let me get to where I'm actually supposed to read now. Yeah, let me get to where I'm actually supposed to read. I was just going over like getting y'all like to understand what's going on in this book for real. But let's get to it. It say they walked together through the narrow streets of the Tangier. Hold up.
Go straighten up a little, because they got to come over here and inspect. Who? What they do, like a section before I move out.
Would I come now?
That's 130.
All right, my fault. I told y'all I had to move scenery. I had to move the scenery. But I'm not about to be on here that long because they about to do an inspection at 12:30. They about to do an inspection at 12:30, so I gotta get off here in a little bit. But I'm gonna read a little. To y'all. It's a good book though, I ain't gonna lie. It say they walk. It say they walk through the narrow streets of the Tanger. Everywhere there were stalls with items for sale. They reached the center of a large plaza where the market was held. There were thousands of people there, arguing, selling, and buying. Vegetables for sale amongst daggers and carpets, displayed alongside tobacco. But the boy never took his eye off his new friend. After all, he had all his money. He thought about asking him to give it back, but decided that would be unfriendly. He knew nothing about the customs of the strange land he was in. I'll just watch him, he said to himself. He knew he was stronger than his friend. Suddenly, there in the midst of all that confusion, he saw the most beautiful sword he had ever seen. Hold up. The boy promised himself that when he returned from Egypt, he will buy that sword. Asked the owner of that asked the owner of that stall how much the sword cost. He said to his friend. Then he realized that he had been distracted for a few moments, looking at the sword. His heart squeezed as if his chest had suddenly compressed it. He was afraid to look around because he knew what he would find. He continued to look at the beautiful sword for a bit longer until he summoned the courage to turn around. All around him was the market, with people coming and going, shouting and buying, and the aroma of strange foods. Strange foods. But nowhere could he find his new companion. The boy wanted to believe that his friend had simply become separated from him by accident. What? What? Huh?
I see your phone something next to him.
Hold on, give me like 15 minutes.
I'm about to run.
Right now?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait for me. I'm almost done. So he's basically talking about so look, he met a friend at a bar. Cause remember I said earlier that when you want something, you know, the universe conspires to help you anything that you want. So a friend, remember when I said circumstances or events happen for your need to get this. So he met this boy at a bar because I guess this boy knew his way to Egypt to see the pyramids because the dream that the boy kept having was to go to the pyramids. So when oh my god, oh my god, I'll be talking so fast. Let me slow down. So let me say this again. So what he's talking about is this boy. This boy left, and he think this boy is trying to finesse him. But he met this boy. What? This is why I need my own library, bro. I can't read in peace. What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Can you clean the bathroom before she comes? Oh, all right. All right, y'all. I gotta get off here. I'm gonna be back on here probably like at 2 o'clock.